your life is, my friend. When you grow up with some parents, and you must be picking up attitude with those parents, whether you are aware of those attitudes or not. If your dad talks in a way, if your mom talks in a way, or walks in a way, doing a particular way, you are also likely, as their children, to walk or talk or have the particular pattern that they go through. Today, the family patterns that I'll be talking about today has a little bit to do with spiritual aspect, or what you call the emotional aspect. In as much as you pick physical patterns from your parents, like how you walk, how they talk, you have to also know that unknowing to you, you can pick up what is called emotional patterns from your parents. So if you came from the background or your parents have issues in their marriage, unknowing to you, you might not know that the fragment of that, thing that you notice or experience while growing up is already imprinted around you. If pattern is there, you are likely to pick it. Just the way that I said that the water is a sample of the blood that is in our body. The plant is a sample of the human, because the same way that the plant grows, human grows. Everything in the world mirrors something or mirrors itself. So whether you're aware of it or not, you are mirroring somebody in your family. So look at your trend of your life today. There are certain things I want you to look at in your life today. Maybe good things that are happening, or things that you are still trusting God for answers on. Check somebody in your lineage. Check your dad, check your mom, check your brother, check somebody. You will notice that some of them have gone through that thing. The good things about patterns is that patterns don't have to work in your life when you recognize them. But until you recognize patterns can begin to repeat itself. For example, if you're the type that gets angry, and you notice that somebody in your family is always angry, maybe your dad, maybe your mom, maybe your great-grandfather was a warrior, and you notice that this thing is happening in your life. Once you notice that pattern, then you are going to start exercising self-control, and you're going to start asking for the help of God to intervene in that particular matter. But when you deny and be like, oh no, it doesn't happen in my family, or oh, it's just like that, then you are far from stopping that situation. There are patterns in marriage. Some of you notice that your parents were divorced. If you are not conscious enough to control that narrative of your emotional life, or you are likely to find this habit wanting to work in your own life. So the struggles of your dad might be financial, maybe he rise to a point and then suddenly it began to go down. If you are beginning to see that pattern again work in your own life, you need to recognize that pattern and decide to terminate it. The good thing about patterns is that God gives us the power to stop it. The Bible tells us